game. Maybe
Right.
next Formula 1 game.
I'm live anyway on my one as well. So do you want to do your little intro, Alex?
Or when yeah, I'll do it in a second. Or when the next Formula 1 comes out, maybe. So hello everybody and welcome to Rapid Pixel Racing Round 18 around the Netherlands. I'm your host Dixie Nevo and with me is Dixie Hobo. How are you, my friend?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Bit tired, but all good. Ready for today.
So let's quickly.
Nothing like a bit of Rapid Pixel Racing to wake you up in the morning.
That's it. And now we have the standings all updated. I'm pretty sure. After 16 and 17, yes they are. So we can do a quick rundown of the tables. So currently leading the way on the driver standings, we have got Moyland on 286 points. Second, we've got Johnny Stokes on 250. Third, we've got Chubb on 202. Fourth, we've got Scotty on 194. Fifth, we've got McDutchface on 159. Sixth, we've got Avi on 146. Seventh, we've got Erez on 75. Eighth, Al Jadifa on 73, along with James Al, who's also on 73 points. Then down in 10th, we've got Speedy on 35. 11th, we've got El Stefano on 23. 12th place, we've got Bonesma on 21. 13th place, we've got Rob on 20. 14th place, we've got Lulu on 11. 15th, we've got Neles on 9. 16th place, or joint 16th place, we've got Hud Sojo and Carl, both on 6. Joint 18th, we've got 3 Sink and Lim Shane, both on 4. And then currently last, we have Booker Bronco, who has yet to score a point. But I can see it happening. I can see it happening. Come on, Booker. And then quickly down to the constructors. Currently leading the way on 409 points. We've got the McLaren team of McDutchface and Johnny Stokes there. Those two obviously getting a good haul of points between them. Alpine, we've got are in second place on 324. Well, that's Moyland and El Stefano. Third place of the Red Bull of Bonesma and Scotty on 271. Fourth place, Mercedes of Avi and Erez on 221. Fifth place, Aston Martin of Chubb and Neles on 211. Sixth place, we've got AlphaTauri of Al Jadifa and Carl on 89. Seventh place, we've got Ferrari of Liam, Shane and James Al on 81. Eighth place, we've got the Alfa Romeo of 3 Sink and Speedy on 76. Ninth place, we've got Williams, who are Rob and Lulu on 37, and obviously in 10th place we've got the Haas of Hud Sojo and Booker Bronco, who currently sit on 16. So that's a rundown of the championships. What are you thinking of this track then, Hobo?
No, a lot of spin areas in this track, a lot of places where people can make mistakes. Hard to overtake as well. It's very difficult for overtaking. It's a very roller coaster-ish track. Like, to be honest, I've always wanted to see, like, from back in the day, like I've watched classic F1 races, and Zandvoort was always one of my ones I've really wanted to see in real life, because it was just an iconic track back in the day. And I think, unfortunately, with the modern day cars, it's kind of it's been outgrown a little bit. So I don't think it's a great track like I thought it would be, but it does leave some exciting racing. But unfortunately, it's nothing really wheel to wheel, no overtaking. It's just basically who can survive it, really.
I think it's a lot of the issues with a lot of old tracks that kind of that kind of crept their way in over the last couple of seasons. They're too small and everything now. They're not built for these new fast cars. So currently in Q1 we've got Almighty Evan setting the pace on a 112.1. Who was that just going off? That was 3 Sink. He's probably just moving out the way. Yeah. Anyone else? We've got Ford. Oh, Ford's back as well.
Boylan's back coming in the last corner now. Erez set 11.6.
Dutchface says he's going to end up in the gravel tonight. Well, you never know with Dutchface, man. You might be right. I think your biggest issue with Dutchface, if there's a safety car, just be careful on the restart. I think that's where you need to be careful, mate. So, Erez, Almighty, Al Jadifa, who's Chubb on 111.4. Decent lap time from Chubb there. Who else got? So Ford's still going around. Let's see what Ford's going to do. Had a good finish actually, Ford. Back after like... Ooh, as I say, that almost loses it on the final corner. Gets up on the curb, back end steps out, but he's coming across the line and it's going to be a 112.8 there, so gets him up to 6th. But yeah, good showing from Ford last week. I think it was 5th he finished, 5th or 6th.
Yeah, he did really well.
After about a year out of like properly racing. But hopefully he can get back into the groove of things and get back here more regularly.
It definitely is a learning curve when you've been away for so long. come back into racing.
Especially on this game. Like, this game is so different.
This game is so bad, let's be honest.
It's absolutely terrible, actually.
It's a shame, really, because I said we are massive F1. Like, it's the only game we play, let's be honest. Like, FIFA's got too bad, so we don't play it anymore.
Yeah, the weird thing, if it is, for me, it's just the traction on this game, man. Like, the actual handling and stuff, I don't mind. It's just the actual traction on this game just seems so bad. If they sorted that out, then I wouldn't mind it as much, man. But like, it doesn't matter where you are in a corner. You just have to be so careful where you put your foot down. No matter what assist you're running. On the throttle, and it just seems so bloody annoying. Like, instead of having like one or two corners of track where you're like, oh, that one's a bit dodgy, you gotta be careful on the throttle. It's like every corner you're like, oh, I gotta be careful.
Yeah. It's frustrating. It's frustrating.
It is. Japan's been the worst for me so far.
Oh yeah.
What annoys me the most is like I get decent starts. Like, there's lots of people who can't really start. I always get decent starts. I was doing alright on the outside. I think it was Flea, because I think he had a bit of an off. I was going around the outside of Flea, and then my back end just lost it. And then I touched the wall about fucking 10 miles an hour, and my car blows up. I'm fucking sick of seeing it. I'm sick of seeing when I see people smash into a wall and continue driving. It does my head in, because I'd literally look at a wall and my wheels fall off.
I said, if it's any consolations here, I don't think I finished Japan either.
No, you didn't. I did watch. I did watch.
Yeah, it's just it's frustrating. It's frustrating to race.
It's why I don't put the effort into practicing though. Like last game, I didn't really practice much either, but I could have happily done it. And this game, it just doesn't make me want to play it. As soon as I'd come on here to commentate, and then I race on the Fridays, and I don't even want to turn up to the race on Fridays, to be honest. If it wasn't my league, mate, I'd probably left.
Yeah.
There you go. So 3-6 now after his invalidated lap. Let's see what he can kind of do. Coming through the second sector.
You will see you'll hear some tapping from me, because I am just updating the tables.
For what one?
Saturday League. Ooh. I'm gonna be behind, so I'm gonna be away all
well,
this week.
I need access to that, and I need to know how to do it. I don't mind doing the Saturday ones. I just need access and how to do them.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm going to be away to go to Coventry.
Why would you go there for?
Going there tomorrow for Coventry vs Birmingham City. Working.
Oh, okay.
Avi 111A Aries. Some good times come up so far.
So yeah, Moylan's still the pace setter on the 110.8. Chubb's going back out again. Speeders a 111.5. Avi a 111.8. Who else? McDutchface a 111.9. McDutchface always starts slow, man. I always find like he proper sandbags like the whole way through, and then like nips up a solid time in Q3. Rob up in 9th there, 112.3. RGD for 112.1 in 8. So it's actually pretty close, closer than it's been at a lot of places actually. Obviously you've got a few at the top, at the front, kind of out front by a little bit, but the rest of the pack is quite close. So we just see Rob going wide there into the gravel.
Yes. Evening, Iceman. How are you doing today, pal? DXC Iceman in the chat. I'll read out the full message in a minute. I'm on the YouTube channel at the moment. I'm looking at the tables from the finishes from Japan, just so I can update it quickly, so I can try and get a start. Because, like I was saying, I'm not going to be around this week, so unfortunately, no highlight reel either. Because I can't do it this week. I won't be here. I will try and catch up though.
As Chubb's coming around a last corner right now, and down the straight, is he going to improve on his 111.4? Oh, he gets another 111.4, but slightly slower this time. So not quite an improvement there from Chubb, but I'm hoping. Actually, let's quickly get the tyres up. I want to see if that was on a new set or on 2 laps. Yeah, I think that was possibly on the same set of used tyres, which is nice. You don't really want to waste too many sets of tyres here. You're probably going to want an extra set of softs maybe. Speedy's in the pits. Who else? We've got McDutchface. He's still going around on no soft set of tyres, but currently up on his time. So gone purple for sector 2 according to the track map, which is usually always wrong. But let's see what he can do. Follow him through now.
But nice if they get some of that stuff right, you know.
So Here he comes, round turn 14, down the main straight, and he does a 1:11.2. So, blimey, knocks himself up into second place and 7/10 quicker on that lap, man. That's absolutely savage.
It's very, very
That's a good lap time from a Dutch face. I told you, he's a sandbagger, man. He starts off slow, lets everyone feel insecure, and then... Oh, and speed is out. In the pits?
Yeah, it's in the pits, yeah. Otherwise, he would have dropped out to the bottom of the grid.
Yeah, but...
Let's start with Scotty Harris as he's going round the final sector now. A bit twitchy.
He's obviously confident enough that it's going to work out for him. So here he comes, Scotty, round turn 14. What's he got in the bag?
Fairly clean.
Only to 11th, though.
I mean, he did get a bit of a tank slapper coming out of Sector 2. Start of Sector 3, sorry, I should say.
I mean, it's enough, don't get me wrong, but I mean, you're looking down to 15th.
Yeah, it's close.
I mean, there's still Johnny Stokes and 3 to go out as well. If they pip him, then, we're looking at him being down in like 13th place. Hudsojo could probably improve.
He's currently up again, though. He's 3 temps up, Scotty.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got really wide, though.
Oh, yeah. Didn't invalidate, though.
Well, I don't think it needs to. I don't think it matters. He's going to be so...
that's the one thing I find with this game, though. Like, every F1 game, you go a bit wide, lose loads of time, it's like, oh, invalidated. You've gained time.
Don't be funny, mate, but I'm pacing the wrong way. I think that's enough, isn't it? Yeah, you turn me on.
So, let's see what Johnny Stokes is doing on his outlap currently. Coming through turn 8 and turn 9. Let's see what Johnny's probably going to go for maybe a 1-lap wonder, or he's left enough time for a couple runs possibly. He probably could come back in the pits actually after this, if this lap doesn't work out for him, but he might not need to.
I think Scotty was going around yet again, but obviously he's got the tyres to use. He might as well give it a go. So
if he's got the fuel in the tyres, then why not?
I like his helmet design as well.
I still think he's going to be safe. Don't get me wrong. I think he'll be fine. So.
They got 5 minutes, so unless...
Still plenty of time.
Yeah, drivers improved massively.
That's it. About to see what Johnny Stokes can do now. Expecting Johnny Stokes to obviously pip Scotty at least. Nice to see Carl up there. Carl in 12th on a 1:13, pretty much dead, so... Carl currently pushing through to Q2.
Go on, Carl.
Obviously, bullets out. Booker's teetering on the edge right now.
He's on the edge of glory.
Booker could do with probably a slightly better lap. It's going to be hard though, and it's going to be hard for Hudsojo as well, maybe. Oh, he's just pepped El Stefano though. I say that, he's improved like massively over his last time. Right, let's jump back on board to YouTube's. So I can get the old chat up and everything. Right, back on YouTube. You can now continue to talk in chat.
Yeah.
Here we go. Johnny Stokes coming around turn 14 on the run down to the line. What's it going to be? It's looking pretty quick. On 1:11.4. So tenth of a second, exactly a tenth of a second quicker than Scotty. So Scotty up into 5th. So Carl and Hudsojo and El Stefano now need to put some time on the board. Hudsojo's down into 15th on the edge, on the cusp of going out, and it's between himself, El Stefano and Booker Bronco. Obviously Hudsojo just improving to go above El Stefano in the first place. El Stefano's actually coming out of pit, so let's jump on board with El Stefano here and see what he's got. Who do you reckon? Who do you reckon's going to get that last spot, Ibo?
Oh, let's have a look. Yeah, Hudsojo's... How long have we got left? Because I've got yellow flags, I can't see.
So have I think about 3 minutes.
Okay, yeah, you've got the plate time. These guys can come out.
I mean, Hudsojo is coming around turn 12 now.
Yeah, I'm just going to go on board with El Stefano because he's on his outlap at the moment. I can see him going better. I think a 1:13.2 is definitely improvable for him.
I mean, Hudsojo's almost running out of time to get back into the pits and come out again. He's slowing down to let Johnny Stokes through, most likely. Here is Johnny Stokes, in fact, the only McLaren out. He's going slowly. He's obviously probably actually on low fuel mode here. He's coming into the pits. If I could actually... I really wish that... Yeah, okay, so 2.5 minutes left. It's going to be hot. No,
Could be
Hudson
okay.
can still get back out. He could
Should
still
be
just
okay.
about get out.
It's a short lap, isn't it?
Now. It is, but you have all that rigmarole and you got to get into the pit box. You got to get out the pit box. That's like takes half a minute as it is. But here we go. El Stefano on his lap. This is to get through into Q2. What's he got in the bag? Coming down now into turn 1.
It missed the apex
a
little bit.
Yeah, it does miss up the apex, but it's not too bad. Can get on the power a little bit earlier. Coming through turn 2 here. And then down into turn 3.
I think he's a bit heavy on the brakes on around that corner. I think you can normally carry more speed through that. And again, a bit wide, missing the apex.
There you go.
Again, he just tucks in a little bit. You know, he could
turn
do
6.
some better here.
Oh, he's still up though. He's still up. On turn 7. Coming into turn 8. That was quite nicely done actually. It's smooth. It's smooth, but as long as he's improving, that's the main thing. Oh, misses that apex. Gets a bit wide there. Kicks it out. Coming down here.
I don't think he's hit one apex yet, but it's okay.
Turn. Nice. Oh, he's backed out. He's backed out. He wants to go again. He knows that like time is probably not going to be good enough. Hard Sojo.
I think if he tightens up a little bit, you know, runs tries to hit some apexes. I think he's got a good lap on. He's very smooth. Oh, Hard Sojo's ever tired them sessions. He must not have enough time to come out.
In the pits. No, yeah, he didn't have enough time to come out. So Hard Sojo is banking on this lap, and can El Stefano beat it? It's literally down now. Well, Booker's still going. Booker's hit the wall. Gravel, but Booker loves just rinsing his tyres, I swear, man. He loves it every time. So here we go.
Yeah,
turn 1 for Stefano. That's much nicer in there. Nice and tight. Bit smooth, maybe a little bit slow, but he got onto the apex now. Here we go.
Bit wide
turn
there.
2 and turn 3. See, this corner's not too bad. Like, you can take that sort of wide line. You don't need to hit the apex on that corner. Because you get a nice run through here.
Tucking tight here.
5.
He's gone a bit too wide again.
6. Into turn 7 here, how's he going to do this one?
A lot better actually.
Nice. So,
and a lot closer to that apex there. Perfect
that was
on
nice
that
as well. Turn
really
8.
Nice.
About to hit the sector time in a second, just
again,
after this little turn 9 here. That was nicely done. Looking a lot better. Let's see the sector time. What's it going to give us?
It's going to be a lot better.
Should be coming up through here. Just at the end of here, just before turn 10. What's he going to be up? Oh, he's 3 attempts up. This could be goodbye to Hud Sojo.
Yeah, nicely
done
there.
Wasn't quite pretty, but still decent enough.
Yeah, better than it was last time.
Through turn 13 now.
Again, void
now the acceleration. Turn
there.
14. This could be it. This could see him through into Q2 and knock Hud Sojo down. What's it going to be? A 1:12.7, and it does.
Well done.
It does. Almost half a second quicker there for El Stefano, and that sees him through to Q2.
But I told you, look, a couple of. Obviously, that lap still wasn't perfect, but a couple more. You know, he did it really well there. He gained half a second just by tightening up a little bit.
Yeah, sometimes all you need is like just laps. You know, like you might not always have a lot of time to practice. You might not get on there. You get on there with a setup. You get a few laps in, and you know what to do. I mean, I feel like that corner he just took there. I mean, it's done by the AI, but that looks so smooth, even if it was the AI, man.
Yeah, definitely.
It looked good, man. Even for the AI.
Yeah, well done to all the drivers involved.
So yeah, well done to everybody that's taken part so far. So we are losing Hud Sojo, Booker Bronco, and obviously Bullet Eater out of this Q1 session. Everybody else through to Q2. Like Bullet Eater is good, isn't it? So nice to see Carl there going through to Q2. El Stefano obviously creeping in, and then you've got more of the same really. More of the same at the moment. Like Ford in 10th. If he keeps that sort of pace up, you could see him going to Q3. But Q2 is usually where everyone starts stepping up a little bit. I think the time difference for a few people, it's going to be close still, but it's hard to say, man. Everyone's actually really close. You're looking at like about 1.2 seconds split in the top 10. In fact, 1.3 seconds, 1.4 seconds splits like the top 13. Top 13 split by under 2 seconds. That's pretty mental. Yeah, enough, it's only Q1, but you can get a little idea of the pace that's going on. So, who are we actually waiting for here? Are we actually just waiting for everyone's cars to actually come back into the pits now? We are, aren't we? That's gonna suck.
Here we go. So it's just waiting for Robson Racer as we have Carlos Sainz has joined and
Ooh.
Latifi have joined. Wow, real
Oh,
drivers
there's
joined.
Latifi.
We have real drivers joining us today. Wow, we're honoured.
Why is everyone still going around the...
No,
Are they still going around the track for you?
Yeah, they are.
Did the time remaining go back up to a second for you guys?
It's stuck on a second.
Oh.
I think we've got a glitch lobby. I think the thing, unless
that is gonna suck.
I think.
See, the problem with the problem with this is
it's Q3, isn't it?
It's obviously going into Q2, so you.
Yeah, so yeah.
Moylan just said this game's so well made. Exactly, Moylan, man, and this is one of the reasons why I cannot stand this game. There's so many issues with it. So now I think we're stuck, and this is a pain in this is why you should be able to like completely customize your weekend. Start from Q2, for example, and then do a Q3 for issues like this, or
if you've not got enough drivers,
like, buggy game. Yeah. Do whatever, or just do like a, well, yeah. I mean, you can have your one session one, or you can have your full one, but you should have a custom one where you could add Q1 and Q2 into it, for example, and then load people into it, because this is just a pain in the ass to try and fix now. You constantly got these two running around, El Stefano, and 3-6 cars just running around.
Got the fastest lap? Who got the fastest lap? Oh, it was Matty.
So, I mean, we'll go broadcast so you guys can see him fight it out.
Yeah, at the minute I'm just literally I feel sorry for El Stefano's tyres. They've really rinsed.
Yeah.
He's run out of fuel as well. As we literally got a little race going on here. We got El Stefano leading the race, and the bar from the AlphaTauri had 3-6 right behind him.
Oh dear, it's open for both of them, but 3-6 looking to go up the inside, but they're both out of fuel. Oh my goodness!
Oh, man, he's going right on him. He's going on the inside. He's going to make a move. Oh no, he's not got the legs. Oh, he's pulled out to
he's looking again. Yeah, he's going to go up the inside. Oh, he backed out.
Come on, 3-6.
Disappeared.
Oh, it's good defense
there from El Stefano.
Energy. Good defense from El Stefano.
El Stefano placing his car perfectly everywhere, exactly where it needs to be. And here we go now, through turn 3. Struggling with a lack of fuel in their cars.
As you can see, the both used up all their ERS as well. All their deployment's been used up straight away. Oh, here we go. They're all into gear 4. Hey! Look at the speed they picked up. Oh my god, they found the fuel.
It's a magical. That's it. Fuel out of nowhere.
There we go. Thank you if you're watching.
I don't know, why was it Rob though?
I don't know.
This is what I don't get, like, it seems like there's no reason, like he didn't join late or anything like that, and yeah, he leaves and it works. Like,
I think he's the only one that was pit, isn't in the class as pit. Maybe
yeah,
it froze.
I guess so.
I don't know. Yeah, you turn me on.
Mrs. Carl, this is more entertaining than the race. You guys in 2 cars going around the track.
Thanks. That's a nice compliment, actually.
Yeah,
we can make 2 AI racers with no fuel entertaining.
That's it. It's a gift.
It is. Natural gift. Alright, let me just do that again because the tables have updated and he's got more points.
Eventually, we'll replace Crofty.
That's the dream. That is the genuine dream. Fuck Crofty.
He's pretty bad. So here we go.
So hopefully Rob does come back in.
Have we seen Rob rejoin?
Rob's car is there, so he can. He's not rejoined yet.
Just want to make sure he definitely manages to get back in. Stefano said fuel's overrated. Looks like it, mate. We're going rapid.
Don't need fuel, mate.
Yeah, that's it. I don't actually know if I have Rob added on.
I think I do. I just have this 1 second. Just got to correct the tables.
Rob.
I don't. I've got Rob. I'm pretty sure I got Rob. Invite friends. Friends.
3-Sync is not the first out, I think. Was that?
Oh, Rob's back in.
No, he's in anyway. Okay.
Yeah, he's back in.
That's fine.
It said they can't invite.
So, Moyland is the first out. Getting a bit on the dirt there, no soft tyres.
Oh yeah, 'cause we've got no James out today, have we?
Yeah, no James Al, so other people will actually be out first now. I swear James actually sits in the pitch just spamming the button.
He must do. He must do.
Just sits there like, right.
Come on,
like,
Jeff!
Go
Jeff!
to
Jeff!
track, drive out. There we go, Jeff. Oh, yeah, El Stefano, what wear are those tyres on? El Stefano actually destroyed that set, so the wear did count, man, and you done what, an extra 4 laps, was it?
More than that. They were racing hard as well.
Oh, I suppose.
Imagine doing that in what's the name? In Q2.
Yeah,
and you get through top 10, and that's what you're doing. Your tyres are fucked. That'd be so bull. Do you know what? That'd be so bullshit if that happened. I'd be actually fuming.
Yeah, that's true. But here we go now, Rob coming round turn 6. Setting a purple first sector over 24.925. Navigates through turn 6, coming down now into turn 8 and 9 now. Oh, a bit back-endy there from Moyland. That's going to cost him a little bit of time. Navigates round turn 10. On this run down, now we're about to see what's this second sector going to be, a 49.7. Coming through turn 12. This is a bit of a weird corner. There's quite a few different ways you can take that. A few different lines. Down into turn 13. Keeps it nicely on the curb. Around the last corner now and on the run to the line. Can he beat his 110.8 from Q1? He does. A 111.4. So,
good time.
Good time, but
even
not
Evan
as
knows.
quick.
Good time from Evan as well. Oh, Rob's out.
Well, Evan also on the mediums. That was a bad lap from Moyland, really. We're talking about like.
How's Rob out?
I don't actually know.
Car on track? Because I can see 2.
No, I can't see him on track anywhere.
Oh, we got a spinner though. It's McDutch face.
McDutch face, of course, it's McDutch face. Practicing his
nice
safety car
turn,
restarts.
Very nice spin.
That was a nice turn back round, but he's definitely practicing his safety car.
I like
restarts.
how his helmet matches his car as well.
Yeah, it looks good. So is that Erez behind? No, so we've got Avi on an lap.
El Stefano? Oh, he's on his lap at the moment.
I'm going to go on board with Erez. So Erez on the medium tyres now. Let's see what Erez can do. I think he did it was a 111.5 I think he done in Q1. 111.7, one of those two I'm pretty sure. What's he got in the bag now on these medium tyres? Coming down turn 2 and turn 3. Go round here. Do turns 4. Go turn 6 here. Turn 7, sorry. Turn 7 here. On the run down now to turn 8. How's he going to navigate this? Down into 5th. Short shift up into 6th. Turn 9 down into 3rd. That's actually really nicely taken there from Erez. Coming to turn 10. Starts out wide. Misses it. It's not even that bad. Like, in this game, you really can't touch the curves, man. So when people get like that close, that's just more just being safe than anything. There we go. Turn 11 and 12 here. So the game's telling us Morning was on the softs, but he went on to the mediums. Then in that case, it is a good time. Sorry, Moyland, I thought it says you're on softs, and I didn't pay attention to what was actually on your car. So it showed, it shows him as being on soft tyres, but he's actually he actually did that on the medium. So in that case, that is a really good time.
El Stefano 113.3 gets him up there.
That's it. Let's jump on board now with Ari, Mr. Smooth. Shame I missed him through all the quick corners. That would have been nice to watch him through here. So here we go now, through turns 10 and 11. Oh, chunks that curb, man. Nicely taken from Avi. On the rundown now, turns 13. Slots that in nicely on the curb. Round turn 14. This long banked corner, like Indy style. Here we go. Cross the line. 111.7. So. Here we go, Avi's now stepping. Avi's always someone like from Q2. He just slaps in at times. Dutch face on a 111.5. It tells you. So okay.
Is he on the softs?
On his car, it has softs.
Yeah. So I mean, he must be on
the
the softs.
So he must be on the softs. I don't remember what what his size actually looked like, but there's
Look
Chubb,
at that.
111.6.
Who was that? Chubb just got a lovely toe from,
Yeah,
from Carl
Carl.
there.
Can't help an old Chubb out. Come on, lad. That's nicely done. So Chubb getting a nice little slipstream, but a lot of people wanted to start on a medium. I feel like McDutchface always kind of does something different.
Yeah,
It doesn't always
he
just
tends
like,
to, yeah.
you know.
Well, Johnny Stokes now is about to cross the line. Let's see what he can do. 1:11.8.
1:11.8. So some very, very close times, man. Like,
Yeah.
it was close in Q1, but this
Very
just shows how
competitive.
close it is. A lot of people obviously on the same tyres. 1:11.4, 1:11.6, 1:11.7, another 1:11.7, 1:11.8.
Scotty now as well. Scotty also on the medium tyres. Confirmed.
So you're
by the car.
gonna come across the line, and it's gonna be a 1:11.8. So
Look
look
at
at how
that.
close these times are, man. This is what the beat with RPR. Everyone's driver level so kind of equal. Like half the grid very equal, and the other second half very equal. So what's Ford done? So Ford did a 1:12.6 on 2 lap old mediums.
I don't think anyone's
Is that
stayed
gonna
out.
be
Oh, wait,
enough,
one
though?
second. Johnny Stokes has improved. He's 2 temps up
So
at
it's
the moment.
improved. Okay. Let's see what he's got. Just come round on the rundown now to turn 10.
I will say,
See
Johnny,
what he's
though,
got.
you can do better with your helmet design. The A is a default design, man. Come on.
No, Johnny just keeps it standard.
Lovely hit.
On the
Check that on the
accelerator
track.
through turn 14. What's this going to put him up to? Probably looking. I mean, not that it really matters. He just needs to get the top 10. But wants to be safer. Does a 1:11.6. So
Much better.
just behind his teammate. But again, his teammate on the soft tyres there. So looking pretty
Scotty's
good.
improved as well. He's going to have free stick in front of him to try and give a little toe as well.
This could be a really nice time from Scotty. We could see him actually getting close to the 1:11.4
I think he's
of
going to
Moyland.
be near a Dutch face, yeah.
I think he's 1:11.506.
Look at that. What did I say? Right near a Dutch face.
0.02 of a second slower than McDutchface there. So
But look at
really
the
nice time
difference.
from Scotty. Yeah, I know.
Oh,
That's
free sticks
mental.
are validated, unfortunately.
I'm trying to work out if Ford's going to be safe. Because you've got Kyle and El Stefano both on the softs and about 6 tenths back. Ford could find himself safe on those mediums, but we could also see Kyle and El Stefano finding a massive chunk of time. It's going to be a tough one to judge that one. El Stefano said that it took 5 laps off the life. Jeez.
That's quite mental, actually, you think about it.
That's kind of annoying because, you know, it's not like you're driving them.
Again,
El
it could have been worse.
Well, hang on a minute. Let me do best. So
It could have been worse because it could have been obviously in the what's the name? Oh, what do you call it? Words have escaped me now. It could have been in this quality session.
yeah.
So there we go.
The best lap was okay. El Stefano did his lap on a set of mediums, so obviously El Stefano has quite a good chunk of time to find. It's whether you're going to risk the softs to get into Q3, El Stefano. That would be the thing, I think. Carl's going out again. What's that on? A fresh set of softies. So Carl's looking to knock Ford off that 10th place perch there. But Ford's coming out on a set of softs as well. Doesn't feel safe on those mediums. 3 syncs set his time on softs as well, unless that's another bug. Al Jadid from there. Moving up to 11th place on those medium tyres, 1:13.2. Again, not enough. And McDutchface is like, I was on Inters. Listen, McDutchface, right? There is no way you kept the car on the track on a set of Inters, mate. Let alone to go that
And
quick.
set a 1:11.5. Bit of gravel kicking up there from free sync.
Yeah, on those medium tyres now. I don't know. It seems. Well, I mean.
I think he's pulled out of it because it doesn't look like he's picking up the speed.
Running low on fuel, he's going to come straight to the
coming
pits. Yeah, I mean, he can still get another run on him if he wants to. I mean, technically, he's safe right now. I mean, okay, 8th place is a bit of a precarious position, but.
Yeah, he's safe. He's okay.
But he's safe. Ford now. Let's go. Let's have a little look, see what Ford's going to do. Let's jump on the tyres that they're currently on now. Let's see what Ford can do. currently sitting in 10th. He's looking to just improve to put himself further away from the danger zone. Coming down into turn 1. Very easy through turn 1 there. He's back. Has he backed out already? Or was that? No, okay, that was just a very, very steady turn 1 then. Coming through turn 3. On the accelerator. It does have a car in front of him. He might be able to gain a toe somewhere. Coming through turn 6 now. On the run down to turn 7. Not too shabby. Not super tight, but not too bad. That's quite a nice turn 8 actually. Hits the curb lovely. Slows it down to turn 9. Runs a little bit wide, but gets on the power. Al-Jadifa doesn't actually manage to help him in any way. So here we go through turn 10. On the throttle. DRS wide open. What's he going to get on the run down now to turn 11? He's still 3/10 up on his time though. So it's looking quite nice for Ford so far. And still looks like there's a bit of time for him to find in this lap time. You know, he could attack that first corner a lot more, probably gain a couple tenths to be fair. Through turn 13. Had to let off though because he was running wide. Speeds up through to turn 14. What's his time going to be? Looking to improve. And he does a 1:12.1. So 4/10 of a second quicker on those soft tyres. That does keep him a bit safer. Gets him further away. Carl does a 1:12.6. And Al-Jadifa 1:12.6. But obviously Al-Jadifa's was on the mediums. Al Stefano's out there currently on a set of softs. Again, he's going to be wanting to gain a bit of time. Let's see what this sector time is going to be. Missed the first sector, so we'll have to see at the end of the second. Car moves out the way of El Stefano. Very nicely done. Coming through around turn 9 now. Really wide line El Stefano takes through that turn 10 actually. Seems like he takes a similar style line every lap. Every lap. So here we go. Into turn 11.
Is it El Stefano?
Turn 12. Yeah, El Stefano. Let's see. I missed that time, that sector time too. So we're gonna just wait and see what surprise we get when he crosses the line. Could maybe go again after this, but other than that, going to run out of time. It's going to be a 1:12.7, so not enough to lift him anywhere. Stays 14 for El Stefano. Anyway, so McDutch Face, what's he going to? He's on out on another set of softs. Let's see what McDutch Face can do on this set of softs. Go into turn 3 now. Swings that round on the power. Coming through turns 4, turn 5 and turn 6 now. How does he navigate this one? Slight little downshift, 3/4 throttle. Around turn 7 there. That was nicely done on turn 8. This is looking quite good. Lovely turn 9. This lap time's looking really nice from a Dutch Face. Does have a few cars ahead of him though, but I tell you what, El Stefano could give him a bit of a slipstream and it might actually give him a bit of a benefit. DRS wide open. He's going to get a very slight amount of slip, but it was put him a little bit offline, but he is still 0.08 of a second up on his time. So here we go. Is that by Speedy?
As well, yeah.
Oh, Speedy. It's going to be a bit of a slipstream from McDutch Face here now. On the power through turn 14. We'll be getting a little bit of a slipstream from Speedy. On the run down now, what's he going to do? Is he going to be able to improve?
Yeah, he does.
Oof, 1:11. Oh, 4/10 of a second he found it like that last sector alone. So, yes, it was a soft tyres, but a 1:11 dead there. Nice time.
And we'll jump straight on board with Speedy just ahead of him. Let's have a look what he can do.
Someone sent James Owl an invite. Give me a second.
Hey, I think we are going to see James out then. That's good.
Well, in the race, yeah. I'm not actually sure if I have James Owl on this. Oh, I do. I still have him. There we go. Well, it says he's on FIFA 22, but let's see if he
it's the wrong game.
Jumps across. So, there it is. Qualifying is over now. Ah, and 40 just drops out of the top 10 there with Speedy. Air race as well. Ah, that's unfortunate for Ford. Was looking pretty good there before getting through into Q3. But that is unfortunate for Ford. So got to start 11th. Actually, probably one of the best places to start on the grid, to be honest.
Yeah, 11th.
Obviously,
definitely.
you get your free tyre choice and stuff. It's a. Don't know if I have Ferrari. You will have Ferrari. Yes. Oh wait, who was in the Ferraris?
Don't know. Actually,
I'm
don't know.
trying to think if we lost anyone in the Ferrari in the Q1. I feel like we did. I think there is a Ferrari seat open, James. I think there is.
I'm pretty sure there is.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there was a Ferrari space. James and Ben. Oh mate, it's bad. I don't even remember who was in here like 10, 15 minutes ago. I think you're fine, man. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to have a Ferrari. So obviously Rob not managing to get out or anything like that, or crashing out. If he didn't see him crash out anywhere. But so he'll be starting 15th. El Stefano 14th. Carl in 13th. 12th place now for Ford. So who picked Al Jadifa there coming in at the end, pretty clutch, getting up to 9th, popping Ford down to 12th, and Erez down into 11th. So Erez now obviously going with that medium tyre, thinking he might be able to get away with it, and it almost paid off. Apart from you know, Al Jadifa just nipping in close to the end. Avi up into 6th there. Look at those times though.
That's so close.
McDutch faced on the softs. Moylan said he was on the medium, so you can ignore that. So if you look from the medium tyres, 11.4, 11.5, 11.6, 11.6, 11.7, 11.7, 11.9, 12.0, 12.0, and those two 12s are on the softs there. Like, that's pretty insane.
Well, now, what's going to be interesting is he going to put Moylan the right tyre in the race?
This is the thing. If it's classified him as being on the softs for the qualifying, it's probably going to put him onto a set of softs. So that could mess up his strategy completely. Which, I mean, I don't know. I feel like Moylan always says like he starts on like the mediums and then gets like an early safety car. So him being on the softs. Well, he kind of says actually he gets an early safety car, which ruins him because then he has to go to hards. So either way, he could be screwed here. Let's get the old telemetry up. What we got going on here then? Who's gone out first? Moylan again. Moylan now definitely is on a set of softs. That is one thing we know for a fact. Everyone on here will be on softs. So, Hyper, who do you reckon? Who are you going for pole?
It's got to be Moylan, isn't it, surely? Moylan's definitely the one to beat. But then again, that Dutch face time was very, very quick.
I mean, Moylan's been the only guy who's made the 110s.
Yeah.
Who is DBE goalkeeper? Is he...
What?
Is he meant to be here? Mr. Carl, obviously, Team Moyland. The ladies love Moyland. Lexi's the same. The ladies just love Moyland.
Lexi does love Moyland.
Yeah.
She did that. No, I don't.
I don't love him. I just do it to get in the race. So here we go now, Moyland on the run down to start his flying lap, first lap of Q3, coming down now into turn 1. Nice. Everyone seems really slow through there. Maybe it's just the sound of some of the cars or anything, but I feel like you can attack that corner a little bit more. But maybe I'm not paying attention when I drive it myself to actually like how quick I'm going through there. So you go through turn 6 now, coming down into turn 7 for Moyland. 24.6 for that sector 1 though. That's about 3 tenths quicker than I remember seeing one of his other ones. Oh, he's held it. He's held it.
That is polystyrene fine though. That is a big polystyrene fine.
That is it. So Moylan there was actually looking quite nice on the lap, then clipped the that massive curb on the start of turn 8, and it sent him almost off into the wall there, but well held. So Johnny Stokes is in the gravel. Johnny Stokes in the gravel just after turn 7, sorry. So obviously must have got a bit wide there. So who else now is coming round? So Moylan's still the first. So it's not Scotty, so it must be Evan. So Evan on a lap. Let's see what Evan's going to do. Evan's going to be the first person to get a lap time on the board. and then looks like it'll be Avi after that. So here he comes, almighty Evan. He backed out of that one. Avi's crashed. Avi's crashed on the last corner.
Oh, no way.
No way, he's coming through. So he must have come through turn 13.
Yeah, he's off the back end there.
Oh, he has. He must have maybe got on. Oh, that's gutted for Avi. Avi's always a good shout, man. He's always rapping in this Q3 as well. Really starts ramping it up. So, why did Chubb's time not... Did he invalidate that? No? He must... Oh, yeah, he did. Okay, so Chubb now going round again. So, at the moment, a 1:14.6 from Evan, which obviously is... on a lap Evan kind of backed out of. Who else we got? Al Jadifa, where's he coming through? He's now coming through turn 4. So let's jump aboard with Al Jadifa and see what he can get. Sector 1 time, what's that going to be? It's going to be a 1:25.2. Sorry, a 25.2. So here he comes now on the run down to turn 8. Nicely navigated. Down into turn 9 now. Ooh, does a quick double short shift up from 2nd to 4th. Swinging it round turn 10 here. That's a really deceiving corner actually. It really cuts back on itself a lot more than you kind of expect. So a 1:11.7 there from Evan, improving on his previous time. So that's actually quite a decent time, the 1:11.7 there. What's Al Jadifa got in the bag? On the run down now to turn 13. I think we're about to see Chubb come over to cross the line as well. And what's he going to do? It's going to be a 1:10.8. So that's matching the best time we have seen. Well, not exactly. Wait. What was Moylan's time? Because it was something very similar.
I think it was nearly exactly
it might actually been almost exactly the same. It was definitely an 8-something 1. I'm pretty sure that Moylan did. That might actually be almost exactly the same. So anyway, really good time there from Chubb. Al Jadifa on a 1:12.0. Good time from himself. We've got Joe Roberts now as well on the run down to turn 13 and 14. So the final 2 corners, getting on the power. Round turn 14 now. What is Joe going to produce for us? About to come across the line, and it's going to be a 1:11.3. So currently sits in 2nd position. And then with Dutchface on a 1:10.892. So Dutchface got a little bit of extra pace going on. Who else we got coming around
Moylan
here?
just starting a lap as well now. Let's have a look at Moylan.
Yes, let's see what Moylan can do coming through turn 1. Let's go broadcast. Let's get a bit of scenery going. Here he comes now, coming through turn 3. Look at that, swinging around that left-hander on the throttle up the hill. There he comes through turns 5 and turn 6 now. On the run down to turn 7, that's 24.6. That's a little bit slower, I remember, than his last first sector being, but... okay, so Rob's got issues with his internet. Being a garbage tonight, but he's hoping it will say stable for the race. Yeah, I hope you say stable for the race as well, man. Might be the same without you.
Oh, here we go. James Owls just joined.
There we go, and then Moylan setting a purple sector 2 now, coming around turn 13, now turn 14. What's this going to be? This could be provisional pole from Moylan. Is he going to overtake Chubb and take the provisional pole away from him? It's going to be a 1:10.6. So, it's close though. It's close, man. Like, you know, not even quite 2 tenths.
Scotty about to cross the line as well. What can he do? It's done it to be a 1:10.
Going to manage a 1:11.5. So,
free sync as well. Free sync right at the back. A 1:11.999. Someone called a Paris.
99.
Oh. Johnny's got that no wing.
Yes, Johnny Stokes obviously pushing so much. Yeah, pushing so much. Didn't quite catch that. So that's unfortunate there for Johnny. So he's going to have to get back round. Luckily he's pretty much, well, yeah, he's coming around the final 2 corners. Get into the pits, get a new wing on, new set of tyres, and it's going to be a 1-lap wonder from Johnny Stokes. And he's going to have to lay it all on the line.
We're used to that from Johnny Stokes though, aren't we?
Yeah, but well, when he does this, usually it comes out on his last lap, will just be like an absolute beast. But who else? So Chubb's obviously going to manage another run, and it's so close. Like, I mean, the top 3 obviously Moylan, Chubb, and Dutchface split by just over 2 tenths of a second. I think Scotty's probably got a bit more pace than him. Probably same for Evan. I think. Well, I mean, everyone here has a bit more pace than him. It's a shame Avi crashed out. Because Avi definitely would have been in the mix here.
Yeah, he definitely is. Normally I'm always up in the top, around the top 3.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Speedy's 11.3 is good, but obviously the more Speedy races and get used to no racing line here especially, the better he will be. So I think there's more time in it for absolutely everyone. I think Moylan definitely has a bit more time only because I've seen him do a better first sector, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I saw him do a 20, I think it was a 24.2, it might have been or something, rather than his 24.6 or 24 whatever gifted. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I saw it. So, Evan is out there.
Don't bother Evan, he's only car on track at the minute, so he gets a little bit of screen time by Evan.
That's it. But the thing is, these tyres have done a few laps now. So, bit back-endy, putting him wide there. That's ruined anything he was planning. I mean, he could get back in and come back out though.
Oh yeah,
if he has another set of softs.
But he's just that purple. And he's up as well.
Oh, he is still up. I mean, really?
Yeah, apparently, yeah.
Well, he must have been rapid then, like, because that second sector was not a good sector.
Oh no!
That didn't even look, mate. I swear I've seen people run wider than that and not invalidate.
He's still going again. Go in.
How much fuel?
That would have been a 111 before, so that would have put him up one place.
Well, it would have been put him above Scott. Oh yeah, one place, yeah. So,
yeah. If I was you, I would have. Well, I suppose these tyres don't matter. I suppose.
I mean, they don't matter, but I mean, even though he's dropping fuel, he's still losing tyre wear.
Yeah.
So it's almost sort of counterproductive in a sense. But hey oh, he's definitely got some extra time into him, and if you can just rinse these sets of tyres, he is. Obviously, his sector 1 I don't think was the issue last time. It was his sector 2. So if he can put in, and he's taking too much there. He's taking a little bit too much.
And now he's got no option but to go around again if he wants to take any chance. Which means his tyres are going to be completely shredded.
That's the issue. Now he doesn't have an option. So Chubb is out on an outlap, and Chubb is going to be looking to take back that provisional pole position from Moyland. What's Moyland doing?
Yeah, 3 back-to-back as well. Johnny Stokes just come out. Who else just come out as well? That looks like it's FreeSync and Al Jadifa all at the same time. Moylan's coming out now, I believe. Oh, here we go. And Evan comes into the pits. That'll be probably a retirement, I reckon, there.
Yeah, most likely. No time left, unfortunately, for him.
Not on board with Scotty as he starts his fast lap now. See what he can do on his sector 1.
I'm going to see what Chubb can do.
Wow, two times up on Scotty already.
Oh, nice. Let's see what Chubb can do now coming down into turn 1. Doesn't quite get it dialed in to the apex, but that's not too big a deal either. He needs to make it work coming around turn 3. Nice little line there, a little bit snaky. Bit of oversteer coming to the exit of that corner.
4 attempts up for Scotty. This could be a blistering time from him.
Let's see what Chubb's going to do. Oh, 8,000 for second up for Chubb, but obviously Chubb's time's already quite up there, but he must be able to find some extra time, hopefully maybe in the second and third sectors. The corner not quite kissing the apex, would have liked to cut that a little bit more.
Yeah, Scotty's about to cross the line now. He's going to set a 1:10.8.
8.74, puts him up into third position. So let's check the split time now for Chubb. Not been the cleanest second sector, but it could still be quicker. No, he's lost. Yeah, he's lost. He's 10th and a bit down. What can he make any of that time up in his final sector? It's quite a quick E sector. Bit of a sloppy lap, so that it's not looking good. He's invalidated now anyway. So Chubb, unfortunately, not managing to get it done. Is he just going to go again? He could just go for another go. I mean, he has a 1:11.1 on a poor lap. That's how good that one was. With Dutch face now. Let's see what he can do coming through turn 9.
Yeah, Speed's retired in the pits.
See what McFace can do. Coming around turn 10 now on the run down. We'll have to check his next time in a second to see where he kind of is. 1.5 tenths up on his time currently. This will put him up into second position if he can keep it going like this. Coming through turn 13, he actually might get a little bit of a slipstream. Accelerating around turn 14, no, he's not actually going to benefit from that slipstream really at all. On run down to the line now, what's he going to be? It's going to be a 1:10.7.
Deeper as well goes.
So there we go.
Slightly faster, not enough to improve. Johnny bows into the pits, he can't do any better than that.
So Johnny starting 5th.
Chubb's
Not having the
invalidated
best
it.
of days. Yeah, Chubby Validated. Not having the best of days,
Moylan's
Johnny ran this
14
track.
seconds down. What happened to you, Moylan? I think Moylan's had a bit of a spin.
He might have just backed out when he saw McDutchface not beat it. Not sure. What is he doing? Was that just
I think
that's
that's
just
it.
taken over for now? But
Yeah.
he might have just backed out when he saw McDutchface. I mean, it came very, very close. Really good lap time from McDutchface there. So Moylan gets pole position for the Grand Prix on a 1:10.6. Really nice time from Moylan. McDutchface second on a 1:10.7. Chubb on a 1:10.8. Not able to capitalise and improve at all. Scotty on fourth on a 1:10.8 as well. Then we've got Johnny Stokes in fifth on a 1:11.1. Speedy was happy with his 1:11.3. Then we've got Evan on a 1:11.7. Eighth place at 3 Sync on a 1:11.9. Ninth place Al Jadifa on a 1:12 dead. And then obviously Avi crashed out on his first lap there. Moylan said he went for a trip into the gravel.
I told you, you made a mistake there. 14 seconds is a bit long for a, pulling out lap.
I definitely think there's going to be issues in 14 seconds.
Well, I had that same issue, and now look.
Same, mate. Same. High five! Hello!
High five! Parenthood!
Hey, we're in the lives! High five!
Oh, there, Alex.
Yeah, man, I was just eating and drinking, so I muted my mic.
Just double checking. I was writing a message up. Here we go. So, formation lap. Let's have a look at what tyres these guys have chosen. There we go. So, Moylan did put Moylan on the mediums, which is good for him.
Okay, that's fun.
Moylan on mediums. We have McDutchface on softs. Then we have Chubb, Scotty, Johnny, Speedy, and Evan all on mediums. 3 Sig and LGD for choosing the soft tyres. And the mediums for Avi. Obviously crashed out during quali, unfortunately. Now, here's the option.
Yep.
Here's the ones that had the option. Everyone has chosen medium tyres, sitting in 11th. In 12th, we have Ford on the softs. And then we have Carl, El Stefano, and Rob all choosing medium tyres. Hanzojo and Brooker choosing softs. And then Bullet Eater and James Al on the medium tyres. Bullet Eater, I think it's his first race here today, and James Al did join late. So that's why he's at the back of the grid.
Interesting to see Ford obviously going to those soft tyres, wants to try and make his way through in the first few laps. Get his way through some field. It's pretty straightforward. It's kind of what you expect, man. Like the people that wanted to go mediums and started on the mediums. Dutchface has tried something different. Whether that was to offset Johnny in any sense, or he just thought, sack it, I'm going to try something different anyway. See if he can put pressure on Moylan and get past him. Obviously, if you can get past Moylan to stop him getting away, you stand a better chance later on in the race. And also, if there's an early safety car, you kind of feel like when you're on mediums, kind of wasted a set of tyres. Whereas on the softs, you can kind of think about binning them off, I suppose. Or it works both ways, man. You can just stay on the fresh mediums either way. Like it kind of sucks actually. At least always McDutchface enters Moyland. Absolute filth.
There we go. So they're now approaching. Now it's a very quick formation lap there.
Yeah, it's weird. Like the track's so quick. Like just come around the last corner and there they are. Poof.
James now taking his absolute sweet-ass time.
That's it.
As it has been taken over already anyway.
That'd be an interesting race to kind of watch him try and make his way from the back. He says back of the grid for the first time ever.
So yeah, pit strategy for soft runners, soft hard, and then they're saying that medium runners are medium hard. These guys will do what they want. Don't listen to that. And that's only like the crappy one that the game gives you.
Let's see now.
I'll leave you to Nevo now for the start.
Lights are coming on. 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And it's go, go, go. Looks like a really nice start from Moyland. Obviously, Dutchface has those soft tyres, so I was expecting probably a little bit more grip, but gets away well still. Chubb gets away well. And you've got Scotty, well, Johnny actually getting really a really nice start and getting up the inside of Scotty.
Yeah, flags are ready. James Alves spun.
On 3 sync, James. So, obviously put off from starting last.
Oh,
Didn't
another
know what
crash
to do
in the
with all
back
those cars
as well.
in front of him. 3 syncs looking really racy on those soft tyres as well. Avi up into 7th, Speedy. Evans dropped down in a few places. Ford is up to 10th on those soft tyres, so has made them work out for him so far. Oh, he's down to 11th now. Him and LGD were side by side, but he's looking to try and capitalise on those with those soft tyres. So 3 sync obviously liking those soft tyres at the start. And
another spinner as well. Another spinner.
Oh, this was 3 sync.
3 sync.
It's 3 sync. Just saying how well he was doing, and he absolutely bottled it. That's unlucky for him. Doesn't look like he's got any damage though, but
there is damage on Bullet Eater's car. He's got a missing end plate there. I'm not sure about Robson Racer or Hazojo. They were always involved in that little spin.
Yeah,
James, I think, has spun on his own. I think he's okay, but it does look like he's running a bit wide. I'm not entirely sure. We'll stay on board and find out.
Well, he's made a few places up from everyone else, kind of having a bit of an incident. Moreland sets the fastest lap of the races. Oh, Speedy's lost it!
Al-Jadifa's out.
Oh no!
Al-Jadifa's out.
Yeah, I know. Speedy's lost it, and Al-Jadifa just clattered into him. Not much he could do there, and Speedy luckily
VSC
makes it into the
safety
pits.
car. Full safety car's come out.
Yeah.
So James did have damage. He's in the pits now. Hazojo stayed out, and Bullet will be in the pits as well. So
that looked to me like Speedy lost it, and then Al-Jadifa crashed into Speedy.
Ford had damage. Ford's changed strategy. I think Ford's changed strategy. No win for him.
Yeah, going for he's just going for a set of hards.
They should make it to the end now. I think they should make it to the end, these hards.
Yeah, you can run this track actually, get hards pretty much from the first lap all the way to the end. So you see an opportunity to try something different. I mean, it could work out and you never know what can happen in the racing. So Al-Jadifa getting very unlucky and just pretty much exactly what happened to me when we raced around here. Just got caught by someone else crashing and it couldn't avoid them. So with Dutch face on those softs, Warden stayed out as well. Booker Bronco up to 11th here. Look at that. That's something you don't see every day.
Good, that's good from him then. Very good from him.
Yeah, no, really nice. On those soft tyres, 1 lap old, nice and fresh. He's got 3 sync behind him, Carl in front of him on the mediums, pretty much everyone in front of him other than Dutch face on the mediums as well. So, if he gets a good restart, could see Booker heading into the top 10. But Avi's into 6th. Let's have a quick butchers at the position. 3 sync retired from the session. He can't. Oh no, he didn't, did he?
Oh, no, he's in the pits.
No, but isn't he in the pit wall? He's hit the pit wall, I think.
Oh, drive through for Ford.
Oh, for speeding. Is that for speeding under the safety car?
Yeah.
Looks like he's coming to try and take it now.
Yeah, his car's in the middle of the track. So I think that's Yeah, he's hit the wall. His tyres there.
He has hit the wall. Wow. That's a long way down.
That is a long way down. How he's done that.
Do you think he's thought about going into the pits and then, got caught in 2 minds?
Possibly, but it's still a strange place to go to spin.
Yeah, it's still very odd, but... Well, there we go. Another one bites the dust. And Bullet gains another place. So Ford now going on to the set of softs. Deciding that with that DNF... I mean, he could come back in... He doesn't let you serve it after the safety car, during the safety car, but he might just come in straight away, get it done, and just try and work on those soft tyres, just rack the granny out of them.
You love that saying, I swear to God.
It just works, man, it just works. So here we have now Moyland following the safety car. Safety car's still not coming in, so it's going to do its other lap, because I'm pretty sure it's only good for 1 more lap. James Allen in 15th. Speedy in 14th. Anyone else? It's kind of stayed relatively similar actually. Let's have another butchers at position change. So Avi's up 4, Aero's up 3, Al Stefano up 5, up 3 for Carl, up 6 for Booker, up 3 for Rob, up 3 for Hud Sojo, down 8 for Speedy. Speedy's probably lucky to still be in the race, to be honest, and Speedy's now in the pits, changing his tyres, most likely. What's he going to go for? He's gone for a set of mediums now. So he went to the hards, and then now the safety cars stayed out another lap. He's decided to come back in for a set of mediums, thinking that he'll be able to catch up again, which he most likely will be. In fact, he definitely will be. He's only there. So, wants to be a bit more racy. Gone for a softer set of compound there. So James Al gets another place, and James Al, the only person who's, I mean, there's no one really out of sync, to be honest. No. Well, I mean, obviously you got James Al, you got Speedy, you Ford and stuff, but.
I will just say, sorry, say welcome Lee, if you're still here, DXT, Iceman, the chat and the stream. Welcome to DXT Curly as well, evening, how are you, mate? Hope you're enjoying this. This is Rapid Pixel
Curly
Racing.
Fry.
Sorry, I've not been with it, I've not been completely in the race at the minute, because obviously I've been trying to sort out these tables, but now I am done, completely am back. So, jump on board Moreland, and his safety car is in his lap, look at that, perfect timing. So I'll jump on board with Dutch Face so we can see the restart. Obviously, Moreland will have to take a lot more work to get his tyres warmed up. So, Dutch Face right now, get his tyres up to temperature, and then he can just basically straight line until Moreland goes.
I just want Dutch Face to be careful, man. Like, I've seen him spin out very easily on a few of these. You can see that Moreland's, he's got the soft tyres on.
Moreland's waiting for speed for Dutch Face to actually do a little wheel to warm up, but I don't think Dutch Face is going to do that. He's gone now, though.
He's gone.
Still caught him out, though.
Yeah, it did. Dutch Face, I think, was waiting for him to kind of weave, and now he's under pressure from Chubb. And Chubb's got the slipstream coming down into turn 1. Let's jump on board. Slipping all the way down. Moves to the outside. And here we go, side by side now through turn 1. Bullet is retired from the session.
Retired.
Oh, there's like 4 cars stopped to the start. Okay, I'm going to switch to it now because... Alright,
so we've got El Stefano's looks like he's spun. Booker's spun as well. Bullet's crashed into the wall, and I think it was Evan who's gone into the pits.
Sojo. No, Hatsojo's gone. He's crashed just out of turn 2. Who's coming right now? We've got...
There's someone else there as well. It's Ford with him. It's Ford with him.
So here we go, El Stefano now. We should see in a second. There he is
on the side.
Yeah.
He's had contact with Ford. Has Ford got damage?
That's possible.
Don't look like he's got damage.
His car looks okay though, but...
I want to stay on board. He's DRS. His lines look okay.
That bloody turn 14, mate. You just don't expect it, but it is a bastard, isn't it?
It is.
It catches so many people out, especially when safety car restarts.
Well, do you remember what happened to you in the TTFL?
Yeah.
Curtis says, why isn't Nevo in TTSL? How do you answer that, Alex?
Because it might be changing actually. Like, I don't want to fill my days up with too much racing or like gaming in general. So I try and space out a bit more. So I'm commentating on Mondays for this league, and I've been racing on Fridays. And I didn't want to race Friday and Saturday. I was already in the Friday league, so I'm staying in that. That might change though. I might start racing in the TTSL instead, and freeing up my Fridays. But I'll wait and see. If I'm free, like, and I'm not doing anything and I've got nothing to do, then I might reserve in it unless it's full. Like this weekend, I might race in it.
It's never full, mate. Well, you might race in it, because you might have to host it.
Oh, well, that's the point. This Saturday, I might race in
it. Yeah, you will race in it. Need you to host it.
I might do.
You will. And the best commentary in TTSL. Ooh. That's only because we can't commentate and race at the same time.
Yeah, that's tough. It's tough life, mate. Tough life.
Oh no, it is fun listening to Curly. Like, I'm on board at the moment with his best friend Johnny Strokes. Like, he was going along. He goes, "Oh, it's Johnny Strokes, Johnny Strokes." And like, oh yeah, and Curly was gone for 5 minutes. That was it, done. He was giggling.
So here we go. DRS is now back enabled. Dutch Face to stay within half a second of Moyland.
There's a long train
off
now,
a little bit. It is a little bit. You got Johnny Stokes. You got Avi. All of these guys. It's going to be a massive DRS train. And Dutch Face is actually the worst for wear here because he's on those soft tyres, which even though they've done like 3 laps under the safety car, I mean it's still minimal wear. He probably would have put on them, but he's still going to be out of sync compared to these medium runners.
Another pit put on medium.
Was that drive? No, that was drive through. Look.
Oh, that was his drive through. Yeah,
serving his drive through. And to be fair though, not lost that much.
No, because
Hasn't lost too much time. It was very because obviously he had all those people had that crash, so they're miles behind. So he lost out to El Stefano, but he managed to get out in front of Booker and Carl.
Yeah,
obviously Almighty Evan there had to pit as well after that crash. So with DRS wide open now, let's see. Moylan's trying to pull that 1 second gap, but Dutchface is obviously trying to keep him
Chubb's
pretty
starting
honest in
to
that.
lose touch with Dutchface as well
He
now.
has. He's actually dropped out the 1 second zone, and McDutchface is actually going to have DRS coming down this main straight. How did they spread out so much in the space of like a lap?
I think Scotty made a mistake.
Scotty lost out, so Johnny Stokes.
Here
I think Scotty's going to be getting overtaken here. Johnny Stokes switches, goes down to the inside. Nothing Scotty can do.
Johnny Stokes strokes
breezes
past Scotty,
him.
but Scotty's staying there though. Scotty's staying on the outside.
That's it. He's going to have the inside line for the next corner as well, but then Johnny's going to get the inside back. And
Johnny backs out of that, understandable. But he's going to go around again.
Avi's having a little sniff. Avi sees a little gap. Oh, but couldn't do much with it. But so Avi again, Avi's right there. I know now. McDutchface obviously got a lot closer with the help of DRS down that back straight on Moylan. He just needs to stay within that 1 second again. But at the moment, these two pulling away a little bit at the front.
Yeah, I do feel like though Scotty is holding up Johnny Stokes a little bit here.
I mean, obviously with those two fighting, it's not helping either.
No, it's not, because Chubbs right now he was under threat, and now look at him. He's actually quite he's in quite a nice little space now.
And that little bit of DRS from a Dutchface
there yellow flags.
Helped him.
That's Booker.
That's Booker. Booker in the gravel, is it? On the grass.
That's a weird place to lose it there.
At the exit of turn 3. It's a kind of low traction. So my Dutchface here going to get DRS again down this straight. He needs to reel him in with this one. Moylan is so close to being able to get out.
With Johnny, I think too
Look
far
how
away
much
this
he
time.
gained. He gained like 4/10 of a second down that straight. Oh no, there's another crash right at the end, and it looks like it's Speedy. Speedy's had another clanger.
Speedy and Robson Racer.
Oh, Speedy and Rob coming together, just the two of us.
I don't think it was a coming together. I think they spun separately on their own.
They just both did the same thing. Yeah,
it's like what happened.
Probably just followed Speedy.
It's like what happened to us for TTFL, where I've spun at the very start, and then obviously that big crash happened where you got caught up in it.
Yeah,
I think it's a similar thing. Everyone just seems to lose it in different places there.
Yeah.
But James look at him.
That is a bitch of a corner
up into 8th place right now from last.
He is doing well. Obviously, everyone's having a little. Yeah, he got his spin out the way early. And everyone else has just kind of crumbled in front of him, and he's just picking off the pieces. But Dutchface now much closer this lap actually than he has been on Moylan.
And they're gapping Chubb as well, the pair of them.
Yeah. Obviously, if these two start fighting, though, that'll bring Chubb back into it. But Dutchface needs a very, very good exit. Pretty much out of turn 13, really, because 14 just flat out right-hander. He's a good exit here. He gains about 4/10 of a second down this main straight with DRS. Let's see what he's going to gain here.
I want to stay on board with Scotty, with Johnny Stokes now. He's going to have another move around Scotty. Again, loads of DRS to do. This time chooses the outside. It should make this stick because he will have the inside up for the next corner. But Scotty's
Scotty's still there though. Oh, a little bit snaky from Scotty. Kind of made him give it up.
Johnny learned his mistake last time.
That's it. So Johnny Stokes up to 4th place now. Now really close to the back of Chubb actually. Almost in
James
that DRS zone of Chubb.
James Al got past DRS.
Does, and now Avi. I mean, Avi's still there. Like Avi could latch onto the back of Scotty here.
Could be watching overtake from Carl here now. 1 second. Is Carl going to overtake? Well, Carl's on the hard tyres. I think Evans is going to pull away from as he is right now.
Yeah, Evan got past Carl and is kind of in the middle of kind of pulling away. But that DRS is obviously going to close Carl up. So that's what Carl needs to do. Just try and stay in the DRS even for a lap, just to not get completely dropped. Just stay in the DRS of Evan. Let him pull you along.
Get pulled along, yeah, exactly. You're on the harder tyre. You're playing the long game.
So who else we got here? We've got
the Dutchface is a lot closer. Moylan's gone. Moylan's spun.
No, Moylan has spun on
Moylan's clipped the curb.
Turn 13 there.
I saw that as well. He clipped the
curb. Oh, he's going to drop, man. And how is he going to get round it? Oh, I thought he almost done a full 360 instead of just the 180 he wanted. So Moylan down in 8th now. What's he going to do? Is he going to stay out? He's going to stay out on those tyres. They're going to be pretty hot, but that is what happens. And now McDutchface out in completely fresh air. What's he going to do on these soft tyres though? I mean, he's still got a few laps to go on him before he can switch to the mediums.
But I think we'll see now. I think he probably was gaining a lot from Moylan, so probably not the best idea because Moylan was obviously giving him DRS for free, just pulling him along a little bit.
Yeah, so of course.
Let's have a look at the gap.
Some of his true pace here.
Yeah, 2 point. The gap is slowly coming down, but it's up and down in a minute. It's staying between that 2.3 second mark between him and Chubb. So we'll keep an eye on that.
Yeah. I mean, obviously his soft tyres are going to start going off the boil any
But
time now.
the problem we've got now
and
for
the
Chubb,
going to be coming into it.
Johnny
oh no,
Stokes.
that's Ford. Ford spun at turn 3, right on the outside there, wrecking his rear wing, reversing, doing his 10-point turn here. And
good job there's no rear wing damage in this game.
Wasn't there? That's what I think. Wasn't there rear wing damage in the last game? And then oh no, Ford spun it, trying to get on the power. Those tyres are cooked. They're toasty, mate. Oh, wrecking his rear wing again. Oh, Christian Horner will be having a field day right now. Look at the dashes that he's got in his wing, Kevin. Oh, that's and Ford can't even get the power down right now. Might have to come in for a set of mediums and just or hards again and just book it to the end, maybe.
Moreland dispatches Erez, sorry, so he's on the chase now.
Oh, yeah, Moreland. I mean, to be fair though, Moreland did lose a lot of time, yes, but he's not out of the race yet.
No, he's not out of the race at all.
He's not even half distance.
Still in the
still on the mediums. Yeah, he's still in the train, and I mean, he's got 1.4 to catch up with James. If he gets that, he's got a few seconds to catch up with the back of Avi, and then he's back on it again, really. The gap between Chubb and McDutchface hasn't come down that dramatically. It's still around a 2.3, 2.4 mark. Johnny Stokes is now on the back of Chubb, which means that's going to slow Chubb down.
Slowly. He's reeling him in
Scotty's
slowly.
latching back onto of Johnny, and Avi is literally tantalising, flirting with that 1 second DRS, mate. He's batting his eyelids, and Scotty's just not opened up for him
another
yet.
yellow flag. That's Evan Almighty.
Is Evan, yeah.
Oh no!
Oh! And Carl there.
Carl's
reactions of a cat, mate.
Carl needs a new pair of trousers.
Like agility.
Mrs. Carl, if you can arrange that for him.
Miss Carr! Yeah,
I was thinking that South Park.
Bathroom.
Ooh, who's a big boy? Oh god! If you guys don't know what we're on about, if you watch Make Love Not Warcraft
in South Park, and you'll see all of that stuff, man. It's good stuff. So Moreland on the charge, 0.3 of a second behind James now. I mean, James isn't even falling off the back. You know, the gap's staying the same between like him and Avi, around that 5.2-ish second mark. So it's not like James is just falling back. Moreland has just been absolutely reeling him in.
Yeah, Moreland's doing really well, and you can see he's dropped areas completely.
Yeah. It's nice to see he hasn't lost his head. He's just getting straight back on it. I mean, that's the first win we've seen from Moreland, apart from in qualifying. Disregard that.
For a long
in a race,
while, yeah.
In a long time, man. We are talking multiple races, probably like 4 or 5 races now. He's been on such a good streak.
Evan on the back of Ford, he does get that place back. So on Carl even. Well, Carl's still there though. He's like, no, hang on a minute, mate. I'm still in this battle. But no, he does eventually give up. Evan runs him out of road. Hey, look, give me that place back, mate.
Moreland is almost pushing James around now. Coming on the exit of turn 12.
And Johnny's right behind
overtake. Let's have a look. Oh, James almost lost it. He's going to get a bad exit now. Moreland's just going to reel him in. Here we go. DRS wide open. James goes to cover it off, and Moreland's not even going to get the slipstream. He's just going to bank on himself having the DRS and being able to pull away, which he does. So Moreland up to 6th
was a bit
now.
shorter. That defence would have worked. As we got another spinner, and it's Ford. Ford again.
And he's coming into those hard tyres. Those hard tyres are absolutely brutal here. Oh! And it was that Rob.
That was Rob. Yeah.
That was Rob. Rob, absolute agility on that guy. Dodging that, mate.
Wow, so El Stefano's been... Sorry, El Stefano. Rob, lapping Ford.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
Whoa, he's gone again. Ford's gone again. That's wing damage again. He's not having a good day today, is Ford.
No, I mean, it's one of those things with traction control off, as soon as you heat up those tyres, man, that is a pain in the ass to get going again. So the gap between Dutchface and Chubb has not changed.
Damage as well for Fords, because there's no way you can't turn the corner. You can't turn at all.
In fact, he's dropping it. In fact, Chubb's dropping back a tiny little smidge. And now Johnny Stokes 0.3 of a second behind, coming down the main straight. Surely, reeling Chubb in. Chubb goes defensive, but the speed Johnny Stokes has over him there. Tell you what, Chubb is actually going to leave it on the inside. Oh no, he didn't. I thought he was going to try and nudge him a little bit wide there, but very respectful from the both of them. And now Chubb has got Scotty on the back. Does Scotty have to pace his head? Avi has dropped off the boil a little bit. Has dropped almost about another like 6 tenths back from the back of Scotty. Scotty will now be looking to get past Chubb, but obviously Chubb will now have DRS off the back of Johnny, at least for a little bit.
A lot of ghosts
yellow flags here, but I don't see. Oh, is that Carl being lapped?
Yeah, I think it's Carl being
Yeah, it's
lapped,
Carl
yeah.
being lapped. So Carl slowing down to let everyone through. Well done, Carl.
Also, we've got Ford is towards the other ones. Obviously, he's got no wing at the moment, so he's really struggling.
Coming into the pits right now. So here we go. So Chubb now obviously reeled Johnny Stokes in with that second DRS zone. Scott is still there, and I mean Chubb might have the speed to get back at Johnny here. Gets quite a decent exit off turn 14 on the straight. DRS wide open. 4/10, well, almost half a second behind.
Oh, Johnny
Stokes'
Stokes
car
running
is
out of DRS
quick.
as well.
Yeah, but look at it's. I think the savage thing was it's the gain right at the end. Like you don't gain much in the first bit of the straight, and then but right at the end you just start seeing him reel them in. So Chubb is not out of this yet. Avi's dropped even further back, so Avi's struggling a little bit at this phase of the Grand Prix. Scotty is just following Chubb through. So Johnny Stokes needs to try and. I mean, although Johnny Stokes is catching up with McDutchface this time. McDutchface now 15 lap old softs. They will be hurting.
Yeah, definitely will be. But right now, I said he's actually dropping down a lot now. I think this time he needs to come in for a pit.
I think McDutchface needs to actually come in and get rid of them. I don't think if he leaves it too much longer, like another lap, they're going to be right on the back of him.
Have a look
where he'll come out. He's going to come out about 8th.
I think if he does come out in 8th, that's perfect because obviously look the gap between him and Ford is huge. Robson Racer, is huge, so he'll come out in quite fresh air.
Yeah. He needs to come in this lap, get rid of those softs. He might try and hang out again. But I think he's hanging out again.
I think he should have come in. I think he's dropping a 10th lap now, so.
I think he should have come in. I mean, the engineer in me is telling him that. The racer in me, he's obviously a much better racer than me. If I was his engineer right now, I would have said, come in and just get rid of him. But it could have also just been a bad lap, though. If he's had a poor lap, you kind of think, that was a poor lap. I'm going to be alright. I mean, obviously Chubb, like I said, James Howe in the pits going for a set of hards now. With Chubb and Johnny Stokes kind of fighting a little bit, it's helping McDutchface long out this stint a little bit more. Yeah, I mean, this is I think it's 16 to 18 kind of the open window for softs.
The gap's increased, so it did increase.
It has a little bit. Well, he's losing it in the corners. So through the second sector they close up, but when it's not as important, like through the first sector, especially when like Chubb's kind of like Johnny's going a bit defensive and things like that, he's gaining a couple tips back. So it's just kind of a bit of like a up and down like a yo-yo at the moment.
Chubb is very close to the back of that McLaren though.
It shows how strong DRS is though, right? Like Johnny breezed past Chubb really down that straight, and now Chubb is literally pushing Johnny Stokes around the track.
Have a look if Johnny
comes into the pits now, done one more lap and he is in.
Dutchface is in, so Johnny will take the lead of this race. Obviously he's still due to pit, and there we go, Chubb making a move now on the inside.
Oh no, it's reset McDutchface. It reset him to the track from the pit lane.
No, it's not. Oh, Moylan's out.
What the hell happened there? On my screen, it put McDutchface on the straight.
Where's Moyland?
What has happened to Moyland?
Oh no, Erez is out.
It's caught,
oh no, do you know what I think's happened? I think Dutchface's car got back on track and it's taken out 2 drivers.
That's what I said. So McDutchface's car glitched back onto the straight, right? Ford then hit McDutchface, Moyland then hit Ford, and then Erez hit Moyland. That's what happened. That's why I said it. Like it pinged McDutchface into the track and then back into the pit lane. Because when you saw him, he was in the pit lane, wasn't he?
Yeah.
But it pinged him. Yeah, he went into his box, had his new tyres, and it pinged him back on the circuit, and then it pinged him back into the pit lane. What is this game on, man? It's just ruined 3 people's race. This game, man.
In all fairness, Erez was trying to thread the needle. I don't know what he was trying to do because he sees 2 cars ahead of him. He tries to go through the middle of them.
Well, why not, eh? That's fair play to Erez, man. Cojones. That's just, like, that is ridiculous how that has worked out.
If we can get Moylan, we'll be watching. Moylan, if you can send us your clip of that, because I just want to see if that our fact was true or was it just the coming together you had. But I do believe that, like I said, from what we saw, it must have been that.
Well, the thing is, Moyland hit Ford, not McDutchface. So, obviously, McDutchface was in the pits. The thing is, what this has done has helped everyone else out in front of him.
Yeah.
They're all going to get a free pit stop.
Avi's put on the softs.
Okay. So McDutchface now, is he going to get out in front of Johnny? I don't think he's going to get it. Is he? No, see that this has cost McDutchface from that, from McDutchface's own glitch, from McDutchface glitching himself. He now, although he's on the medium tyre and they're on the hard, so I mean McDutchface hasn't put a foot wrong this whole race.
That's baffling. I think if I was Avi right now, I would come in for a set of hards. You're gonna potentially lose only one place.
Mediums can go the 26. It can easily do the 16 laps though. We're talking about the
16
mediums.
laps. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like.
Now we can go. Now we got medium. Now he's put them on. But yeah, because he can potentially lose 1 or 2 places.
Yeah, but I mean those soft tyres can also do that amount of laps too.
You think?
You know, I mean, yeah. Well, I mean, McDutchface has done 17.
That's true. That is
on lighter fuel as well. Lighter fuel load, they can. It's pretty much a one-stop soft to medium. This track, you can definitely do it. So Avi can definitely do it. It's just how much does you take out of him at the start. He's got probably 2-3 laps behind the safety car as well.
Then I think if you're, because Johnny Stokes was on medium tyres, so if they thought that, then they would have put on softs as well.
Well, yeah, but I mean, McDutchface came in for, obviously had to go to the mediums because he has to run a different set.
No, Dutchface, Johnny Stokes could have put on.
Yeah, Johnny Stokes could have, but maybe he's just playing it safe. I mean, it's risky. It's riskier strategy because we're talking about doing 17 laps, but under the safety car, if Avi doesn't do too much weaving and stuff, he's not going to put much wear through them. They can do till the end. It is doable. So
I'm trying to get in contact with Moylan, see what happens in Moylan.
Yeah, so basically he said it in the chat. So Moylan came down the straight behind Ford, who hit McDutchface, and both cars ended up sideways across the track. So pretty much what happened is obviously Dutchface's car glitched back onto the racing line down the straight. Ford obviously ploughed into him because he didn't even have a clue utility, like teleported in front of him, and then Moylan ended up crashing into that.
Oh,
so it was. I mean, the thing is, it's not even something you can
avoid.
Even clip it for McDutchface. McDutchface didn't teleport himself, and like it's a complete Codemasters. You can't do anything about anything. It's just not. It's an absolute.
It's just
you're
just out. And even if you could do something about it, what are you going to gain out of it? Let's be honest.
No, you're going to get nothing. Like, what are you going to ring up Cody's and be like, you fucked me tonight? Literally, he didn't even spit, no lube, just went straight in, all dry, and screwed me. Like, they're just going to be like, yeah, well, you know what, you paid 60 quid for the game. Suck my dick.
Yeah, it's bad. For a game to make that kind of mistake. We've seen this glitch before where the car does kind of appear on the other side of the track. But, like, it doesn't normally, like, actually become solid.
No, yeah, it's still usually ghosted, that's the thing. And I feel sorry for Ford, man. Ford is just a well, Ford, Moyland, and Erez, all just passengers in that. McDutchface pings back onto the track, thinks, what the fuck, and then pings back into the pit lane and goes, oh, okay. Maybe thinking it didn't do much, and then you see these 3 cars smashing into each other. Like, well, what can you do about it? There's nothing.
The same with Erez, though, he did have time to react to that. I don't know, like I said, I don't know what he was trying to do.
Yeah.
Like, it was a bit of a silly thing to do.
Erez just went, you know what? Erez was like, this is my moment. This is my moment. My time to shine.
Because obviously, like, there's ghosting's never on. Ghosting's always off. Yeah. So, yeah, if you see 2 cars in front of you, you don't just, oh, fuck it, clap in.
Full Leroy Jenkins.
Yeah.
Leroy! Bang! Oh, I'm out of race.
What did they expect to happen there? Let's be honest.
Well, I mean, he may have thought they're going to disappear before I get there.
I'll try and see if I can screen record it and send it over to you, because it is actually quite funny to watch. He just goes full send.
Why not, man? Full send or no send, man. Do it.
Carlos Sainz. Send it! Did you see the move?
Well, said literally nothing we could do. Well, this is the thing, Warner. Like, what can you guys do at going top speed down the straight, especially at something so abrupt, right? It's not like it was like you saw him come in, you saw his car being like lifted onto the straight from the pit lane. It says Carl and Chris are unable to unlap themselves. That makes sense because this game is trash as well. F1 games have struggled to implement something so simple.
Well, they had it before. That's the annoying thing. They had it on older games.
Yeah, they've forgotten how to do it all of a sudden. They used to be able to get it done, and now they're just thinking, no. I mean, I'm kind of glad. Could you imagine, like, the thing is, sometimes it does work. If the first place guy slows down enough, sometimes it does work, but it's risky.
Yeah, Alex, I'll just send you now the onboard from Erez, because I was on board with him at the time. But this is what he had. That safety car is in this lap. So I want to jump on board with Johnny Stokes. So with Dutch Face behind Johnny Stokes to see the jump.
So, I mean, what does Johnny Stokes do here? Obviously, he wants McDutchface as a rear gunner.
If anything,
Johnny Stokes is closer to Moyland in the championship. Chubb is also the next closest. I mean, but those medium tyres, McDutchface has had pace today as well. It's not like McDutchface has been slow.
I think you can wait as late as possible, but he's gone now.
Oh, he didn't catch Chubb out. Caught McDutchface out though. Chubb was. Oh, he had to back out there.
Oh, Chubb's right there.
And wow, Scotty has been caught out, mate. Scotty is back in Africa in comparison.
Oh, Johnny
Chubb's trying to go down the outside, or round the outside, but McDutchface. I mean, I think these medium tyres are going to be so much quicker in these early stages. Look at him; he's almost pushing Johnny around now. Johnny got the jump on him,
but there. Yellow flags again. I think Evan's car get out of the way. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so look at Evan almost pushing Speedy round here. Much fresher medium tyres on Evan's car compared to Speedy's as well. And Evan, is he going to try and do it? Oh no, he backed out. It's a bit of a dodgy place to do it. Coming down now into turn 7. Evan's looking pretty quick, and Avi is up past Jay. Oh, Scotty, what's happened to Scotty? What's happened? What?
But he got damaged?
Scotty's he's in the gravel.
Oh no,
he's messed it as turn 7. I thought I switched from it, and never went past him. So so that's unfortunate there for Scotty. Down in 10th now on those hard tyres. So this battle up front is going to be pretty spicy, and I think.
And Avi's lost a lot of ground to Chubb. He's on them soft tyres as well, so Avi's not making the most of those softs.
No, he did have to get past a few cars, but I mean these guys out in front, they're quick, man. They've been quick. I mean, Avi was struggling to keep up with them, obviously on the same tyre. Now he does have a slight tyre advantage, but these guys are quick. They ain't messing about today. And McDutch, I mean, the unlucky thing for McDutch,
Evans got no wing. Evans got no wing.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, I don't know what happened to him actually.
Oh, he's back. Oh no, he's putting it back on the track.
Oh no.
Oh my god, this game is so broken.
The safety car's on track. No, it's a safety car glitch. It's back on the track. Look.
No, it's not.
Look, and the safety car literally was just on board with McDutchface, and the safety car was on the track. They just dodged it. Look at all the standings messing up. Look.
Yeah.
The game, this track. Mate, do you remember we had this bug?
Australia.
We had this bug.
In Canada.
No, we had this here. Well, we had the safety car glitch here, didn't we? We know when it kept coming back. It kept coming back out.
Go on board with Scotty. He's been in and out of the pits like 6 times, and now he's leading the race.
Yeah. So he's coming out of the pits now. Here we go. It's let him continue this time. Johnny Stokes, McDutchface.
Full safety car. Yeah, safety car's kind of glitched.
It's a safety car glitch again now.
Oh, so Evan's out. What's happened to Evan?
So maybe that is a true safety car, but the safety car was still out on track, and Johnny and McDutchface went past it. I think it was Chubb that had to avoid it. Oh, Evan's still going up in the placings, even though he's crashed out. He was down in like 10th, and now he's
going
back
down,
up,
but I don't know where his car is.
I don't know either. It says it like in the pits when you go onto like car, you get to the pits and it's like there.
It disappears now.
What the hell, man? I mean, Booker's in 10th though. Go on,
Booker's gonna get points for the first time.
Chris.
Alex, look at the clip I sent you.
I will quickly. So this is a very high chance. Everyone who's watching at this is gonna glitch out because this track's good for that. You sent it on WhatsApp.
Yeah, WhatsApp. Yeah.
And that is the livery. Yeah.
That's the onboard with Evans. Oh, that's the livery. Okay, that's one I just made.
Oh, it's the same. Yeah, see, look, to be fair though, if you look back from that, when you're actually looking, you can't actually see them that well.
I mean, that's probably because of that. They should be able to see it surely. That's why the stream footage isn't clear.
I don't know though. I reckon that popped up quite late. Like it's quite dark. But yeah, I mean, that's not the exact livery that he used, but those colours basically, yeah. But it wasn't that livery. But yeah, so this is fantastic, really. And like I said, I'm still expecting to see some extra stuff happen.
Yeah, what I'm saying is, when we saw Rob have that issue earlier, like it was kind of obvious. El Stefano's pitting from 3rd, so he's coming into the pits now, probably for a set of softs.
I'm surprised that
I would have stayed
the
out.
others didn't pit. I mean, I still think there's going to be a glitch in this race. I think there's something else is going to happen. I don't trust that this race is. I mean, like I said, when I went past, the safety car was back on the circuit.
Yeah, I couldn't. I was trying to find out what was going on with Scotty, because Scotty was all over the place. And
Yeah, it was
and
really
Evans
weird.
disappeared.
It was literally this corner they're on now. This turn coming out the exit of turn 3. The safety car was like on the exit there, and they kind of had to zoom past it. Oh, 5-second penalty for. Oh, that's Speedy. Oh, Joe. Hang on a minute.
Booker's hit the back of Joe.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just looking at where he was.
Yeah, Booker's a lap down at the moment.
Yeah. So Carl there in 11th. So.
And again, Booker.
Oh,
that was actually Avi.
That's it.
Booker's. I think his connection isn't very good at the minute. But there we go. It's kind of payback, I suppose, for hitting the back of someone else.
Yeah.
But right now, yeah. So
it could cost Booker a point though. Carl could pip that if that stays like that.
They're on the same lap.
I am not confident. Booker and Carl are. Yeah. I'm not confident that this race is going to go ahead uncompromised, to be honest. James Howe's up to 3rd on those medium tyres. Chubb's put a fresh. So Chubb did pit for a fresh set of softs. Same with Avi.
Safety
car's in this lap.
Quite a late call, but it's in.
It's quite a late call. So, I mean, the problem, the thing that sucks for McDutchface here is McDutchface obviously was on those medium tyres.
Speedy.
Speedy, mate, stop it. Stop hitting him, man. McDutchface doesn't want to get caught out this time. Johnny's still weaving.
Johnny Stokes is doing it really late.
He's waiting.
Well.
He's waiting. Go on. When's Johnny going to go? He's gone now, and it didn't actually catch McDutchface out this time.
He's actually gaining this.
Yeah, McDutchface was right ready for that, man.
And James under attack from Chubb, and Chubb goes around the outside.
Oh, that's so close there, but the really good move from Chubb. Chubb is going to be rapid at this stage of the Grand Prix on those set of softs, man. These two McLarens need to be really wary.
Oh, Booker's on into pits. So Booker's chance of a point.
He's going to come. He wants to drop his 5-second probably, and oh, it didn't even drop it, did it? Did it drop it?
Yeah, it would have done.
Yeah, I think it did drop it. So, and then come in for a set of softs. I mean, it's possible. He's got enough laps, but he has to be like 2 seconds a lap quicker than Carl, which.
I'm sure Joe as well will probably get those penalties removed because obviously he's been hit twice.
Oh, Scotty running wide. Yeah, Joe could probably get those penalties removed quite easily. Mrs. Carl says more points for Carl. It's very possible. He's been on a bit of a point spree so far, hasn't he, Mr. Carl?
Currently I'm sitting on 1 point, but he's got a lot to do if he wants to get any more. Safety car's out again.
Safety car, it's glitched. Here we go. What did I hear here? It's a glitch. So now it's completely up to the guys what they plan on doing. I mean, because it can stay like this, but there's not going to be any racing, man. There's not going to be any good DRS. It's going to be crap. You're going to do not even a lap before it comes back out again. But you can't really do a 10 lap
have a look.
Sprint. Have a little look-see, because I'm still watching the stream, so. This is, I mean, they could let it finish like this, you know, and Johnny Stokes will win it, but then it will be McDutchface and then Chubb, unless anyone crashes. But, yeah, this is all that's going to happen for the rest of the race now. I mean, I think the worst thing about it, right, is Chubb was probably looking best to win this race on those soft tyres, and the game's glitched. But at the same time, you could say that, you know, it might not be in that position in the first place, but Chubb was looking the best to take the win for this race as well. And then he's got the safety car glitch, so now he won't be able to actually do anything unless he can make a move on the restart.
There's a wait now and see what the outcome is from these guys. So just stay tuned. We'll find out what's going on.
I think the worst thing about it is as well, McDutchface obviously pitted on that lap. Would have come back out in the lead had he not caused a safety car by the game being glitched.
Yeah, that's it. It wasn't not his fault.
Yeah. No, it's not his fault. But yeah, obviously with the game glitching and putting it back on the straight, it then caused that, which then caused the safety car, which means everyone else got a really cheap pit stop, and he ended up getting pipped by his teammate. So the whole race, I mean, from that glitch itself, has screwed it, and it's cost McDutchface a win. And now, looking at like it going from here, it's now costing Chubb a win. Because I honestly believe Chubb would have got past him on these soft tyres. Especially with Johnny being on the hards. I think it would have been probably Chubb first, McDutchface second, and Johnny Stokes third, most likely. Well, maybe even James third, like on those medium tyres. Like, you never know. Avi was on a softs too. Like, it could have been. It was going to be a really, really good end to the race.
Yeah.
With what was going to happen with everyone on different tyres.
Did Carl pit? Carl was pitted.
But he's still on 3 lap olds. Oh yeah, he's
gone behind Booker again.
Set of softs, yeah. Well, with the safety car, it's probably the smart thing to do. Otherwise, Booker would have had a much better set of tyres. But no, I just don't know.
Yeah, we're kind of in a weird situation.
We're stuck in the matrix right now.
Yep.
I mean, the safety car should be coming in too.
Problem is, well, we've got a lot of the league admins are actually in the race still.
Yeah, this is the biggest issue. All the admins are already racing, so it's hard to kind of make a judgment. Cole was trying to bomb it up the straight, trying to unlap himself. Fair enough. May as well try, eh?
Yeah, it's the
Chubb,
case.
depending on how this race is going, Chubb needs to try and get past someone down the straight. Because if it comes to the end, it's like, oh, we're just going to see it through to the end, then Chubb needs to make the most of it. Because there's going to be another safety car probably by the end of the lap. Yeah.
And this time, Booker has managed not to hit anyone this time.
Yeah, I don't think it was Booker's fault. It was definitely the others. He hasn't hit anyone this time. He's a different place, isn't he?
Yeah, he's back in his normal position in 10th.
Johnny's gone now. Oh, that could cuck McDutchface. Chubb's got a nice exit. Look at the grip difference as he got the pace. Oh, it's looking pretty equal.
I think he's okay. I think
that's safe. I think he's alright. He didn't quite get a good enough exit on through 13 onto 14. McDutchface got a better exit, and that's what ruined Chubb there. Johnny Stokes would be the one struggling the most, you would have thought. And I can still see. I mean, I'm still expecting to see safety car come out again.
Yeah,
however,
in the next 2
for
seconds.
Now, yeah, let's just wait and see what these guys can do.
Oh, Dutchface is right on the back. These top 3 are going at it.
They are, and like I said, man, Chubb on those sort of a little bit snaky. Had to back out of that. That was the turbulent air, most likely, causing a problem there. But McDutchface is almost pushing Johnny around, and Chubb is literally waiting to pounce. Oh, and McDutchface runs really wide there, but gets a good exit from the consequence of that. And the safety car happens usually just after turn 12 here. So if it's going to happen, we should see it start happening in a second. It usually does it about here.
Yep.
There we go. And there you go.
Oh, lads.
Sometimes being right is so annoying. Oh my gosh. So literally, the only way to make a position up is to get it done on the restart. Only way to do it.
And we'll try and see if I can get hold of someone, but it's difficult because, like I said, they're all in the race. As Scotty is coming to the pits.
If anyone's watching the streams, like...
Oh, Scotty's back out on the track.
Maybe do a cheeky pause.
Yeah, I think Scotty's left. Is Scotty the host?
He might be the host, yeah. I'm unsure, but he might be. Yeah, I think Scotty is the host.
Yeah, the host is migrating at the moment, apparently.
Yeah. But the thing is, it needs to reset from like lap 26-ish.
Maybe like a 25% race.
And it's... Why is... What the hell?
He'll say migrating host me. I don't know what's going on exactly.
Yeah. I mean, this game lobby's just ruined, that's why. It's completely ruined. I blame Scotty's connection. Just throwing that one out there. Let's go on board with Rob. Oh, and he's on the grass. I thought, give Rob some airtime. Race is cancelled. Interesting, okay.
Oh, okay.
Fair enough.
Where was that posted?
Well, that was posted in the chat by Al Jadifa. Obviously, the issue with this is, yeah, you're kind of stuck. You're stuck in a complete safety car loop. Can't do anything. And how do you try and schedule a 10-lap race?
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
yeah,
you
Joe
can't really
said.
do it.
Joe said as well, like this race happened to us as well, same track.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, same track. Yeah. Race abandoned due to SC glitch. Yeah, no, fair enough. That's cool. We'll just, I'll keep streaming until everyone backs out. Rob, mate, Rob, if you're still in a race, just T-bone someone. Dive bomb. Dive bomb Carl. Dive bomb Carl.
Look at Carl. Great move from Carl up into...
Oh, Carl's got up the inside on El Stefano. El Stefano's losing it. There's Rob down the middle. Oh, it's getting spicy right at the end now.
Abby's out of the race.
Abby's out. Oh, Rob goes up the inside there. Oh, but El Stefano hangs it round the outside. Oh, and they almost crash.
Go on, lads.
Go on, Rob. Go on, Rob.
This is what we want to see. Scotty forces him off track, and there goes El Stefano. This is kind of the demolition derby now.
This is just like AIs, complete AIs, but sack it, man.
Who else? I think Carl's there though still, isn't he? Carl's still there.
Carl's probably, everyone else is like left. Carl's probably still there, living the dream.
James Al's still there. I can't tell who's there. Duckface is still there, obviously, because he's in first. Chubb's still there. I think James is still there. Actually. Yeah, James is still there. Johnny Stokes is gone. Speedy's gone. And Carl's definitely still there. Go on, Carl.
Carl's there.
Go on, Carl.
There.
Go on, Carl. What a move. And he goes past Speedy. He's going to get Johnny Stokes as well. Look at his overtake. A double overtake.
Go on, Carl.
Come on, Carl. Yes. There's lad.
Oh, Carl gets it.
Up into fifth.
What a move on, Carl.
Come on, Carl. You got this, man. You got this.
Come on, Carl, mate. You can do it. You can do it, Carl. Oh, he runs a bit wide, but he's going to get a good exit here.
Come on, Carl. He's going to be in full for the minute when he goes past this corner.
That's it. Got to overtake El Stefano.
Yes! There we go. Yeah. Come on, Carl.
Go on, Carl. Carl for the win. He's got to catch up on our lap yourself. You can do it, Carl. This evening has been a shame. Thanks for the commentary, though. You've been terrific. Oh, thank you, mate. Yeah, it's a shame that this happens.
It's the same track as well that happened to us.
Yeah, we had it in our own league where the safety car glitch happened on this. It sucks, but Codemasters will not fix it. Hopefully the next game comes out with less bugs, but it's just waiting like 6 or more months, probably 8 months, for the new game.
Although anyway, Carl's a lap down, apparently he's in 4th. So
yeah, exactly. That doesn't matter.
The arrest is now enabled.
Yeah, you were promoted to first 4 times, Rob, mate. There was a few people that got mixed about actually up there. Scotty was in first at one point as well when he retired.
Thing is though, Chubb and McDuffie are still racing. That's the funniest thing about that. And I think James is still there as well.
Oh, those 3 still here? Are you sure?
I think Dutchface, Chubb, Dutchface and Chubb are still there. They're definitely still racing. I'm watching on board of them, and they've not got the X above their name. But safety car apparently is just the heads. It's still on track.
That's what happened. That's what I saw. That's what I saw before, man. It's just chilling on the track, man. Just driving around.
It's driving around.
But Mylander's just like, mate, you know what? I'm bored.
Look here, look. Hey, go on, safety car. Go on, safety car. Go on, James, around safety car now. He's going to overtake safety car. Yes, James gets safety car. Now, Carl, don't hit it. Don't hit it. Oh, safety car, to give him a little squeeze. But yeah, he's got through. Apparently, James out is 6 seconds ahead of Carl, but he's really not because Carl's reeling him in. So I think Carl was gone as well.
Here we go. Oh, the slipstream Chubb on McDutchface. Here we go. Chubb around the outside.
I was going to say they're going to play France no rules.
Here we go. And Chubb, is he going to get it? He does. He gets the lead.
I was half expecting Dutchface to take him out, not gonna lie.
Wait for it. There's still time. But this is how I saw. Like, if the race didn't glitch out, and stuff, that's how it was.
Yellow flag.
Sector 1, yellow flag.
Look at Scotty. Go on, Bob and Scotty. Scotty's stuck by the safety car. I love it.
Yeah, Scotty's car's there. James, I actually do think the top 3 are still in it. I don't know how much they've looked.
I don't think James is apparently, but he's going very slow.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Carl's catching him up, so I don't know how that's happening.
Oh, and there we go.
Because Carl's definitely still racing, full throttle.
Dutchface here.
Look at this! Oh, look at Johnny Stokes and Speedy guys side by side, safety car. Ah, look at this everything.
Oh, but Dutchface is reeling in
Oh my
Chubb
days.
here. Jeez, look at this.
Look
Mate,
at
we need more like AI races more
wait,
often, man.
wait. Stay on board with these two because they're gonna get blocked in a minute by the safety car and all these drivers stuck by the safety car. Carl is still behind James Al. Oh, this is gonna get good because these guys are gonna get a rolling roadblock.
Yeah, it's coming
Oh, hang
soon.
on, something's happened. Something's happened.
Oh,
Oh no, Scotty's out.
Scotty's out.
Scotty's out.
Scotty's out again.
Safety car took him out.
He's out. He's not just out. He's out.
Booker Bronco. Is he still in the race? We'll find out. But there we go, back on board with these two. Oh god, this is the exciting race. Nat.
So here we go. Chubb now on the back end with Dutchface still. 10 lap old softs versus 16 lap old mediums.
Well, they're reckoning it's because someone joined in quali. That was James
Well,
Al.
it was James, but
it went wrong. It went wrong before that anyway. With
it went wrong. It went wrong way before that.
it went
Yeah,
wrong.
no, it went wrong. No, I mean, the issue was obviously it started off with McDutchface's with the.
Oh
with the
no!
picture here.
Dutchface got taken off my safety car.
Oh, Bert Moylander.
What did he do?
Jeez,
What
but
did
he's
he
a
do?
savage. No wonder he just chose a safety car. Gee, that's absolute savage. You wouldn't want to race him like wheel to wheel, would you? But yeah, it is a massive shame that it's ended up like this. But
Oh, Rob joined during. I think it was Rob that joined during quali.
well, Rob obviously he had his poor internet, so he was jumping out and in again.
Oh yeah.
So.
Oh, go! Oh, he just squeezes past safety car, and he's battling with James. James has a lot of pace though at the moment.
I know. I want to see Carl send it on James.
Come on, Carl.
Come on, Carl, send it, mate. Send it.
Come on, Carl. You got this.
Send it.
Full send. Last lap, man. Full send. Yeah.
Oh, he sending it.
He sent it. What a move!
Go on, Carl.
Did you see the move?
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't get a place back. What the fuck?
No, obviously he's a lap down, isn't he? No, he just unlapped
But still.
himself. But... Go on, Carl. Full send. Love it. Full send, Carl. We're going to call you from now on. Go on, lad. Crosses the line.
Well done, Carl. That's third
For
place.
points. For points that don't count, but well played. Full send. Love it. That's what we like to see.
Carl got third in my eyes there.
Carl won that race in my eyes.
Yeah, Carl definitely won. Well done,
He
Carl.
won it. 100%.
Carl was your winner.
Driver of the day, Carl.
Oh god, James. Nah, fuck that, Carl.
Just for the full send alone.
That full send was brilliant as well.
That full send, man. That just reminded me of myself in Singapore.
That was funny.
James, why the hell did Carl dive bomb? Because James, the race has been cancelled, but you maybe not have realised, and everyone else had quit out. But
Did he not
apart
know?
from, I don't know, but so the race had cancelled because of the safety car glitch, and pretty much everyone had left apart from like you four.
Yeah. So,
And then we were
fuck
cheering
it.
on Carl to literally do a full send, because the race obviously meant nothing. So all of these positions right now don't count.
Yeah.
It was just
Yeah, race winner.
It's a shame though, because
what was
Robin
Carl,
fifth,
though?
man.
Carl was the race
race-
winner.
Yeah.
Carl was the race winner.
But yeah, so Carl went for the full send on you, James, because of being homo, basically.
Yeah. So, Dutchface said, "We ain't no quitters." I'll put in the chat. You still
Yeah.
lost though. Still lost to Carl.
So yeah, so obviously James did not know that. So so obviously because of the safety car glitch, the race was cancelled. But obviously 4 of you did stay in. Obviously McDutchface, Chubb, James, and Carl. You all stayed in. But yeah,
That was a great move. It was a great full send.
it was a great. full
Give
send,
driver
to be
Alec
fair.
accolade. Yes. Oh, what? I want to give him an accolade. That's bullshit.
But yeah, unfortunately the race is cancelled, so no points are going to be gained from this race due to the safety car glitch. It's unfortunate.
It's a waste of an afternoon for you guys.
It proper sucks, and it is literally. Well, it's a waste of the evening for everyone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the thing, James. You were doing well up there, man, as well. Like it kind of played into your favour, and then that happens.
Where's the
McDutchface.
full send? Did we find that full send? That full send was brilliant.
Yeah, it's shocking, really. Like it was a good race for quite a few people. Apart from, it's also a bad race for some people, I suppose. But that does suck.
Look at that full send. Beautifully
Full send,
done.
mate. But well, thank you for watching, everyone. Hopefully, me and Hobo made it interesting, even though the
There was
race
no
kind
race.
of stopped. Like, you know, about 3/4 into it. But yeah, so we'll be back next week. I'll quickly check.
That was a beautiful full send. I'm not gonna lie.
It was a great full send, wasn't it? It was a lovely full send from Carl there. So he's got it in him. Just
Definitely
needs
got
us,
it in him.
just needs us egging him on. So calendar next week we've got the Belgium Grand Prix. Oh wow, fantastic! Can't wait. Oh, I'm feeling sick for that. Bloody fucking Belgium.
At least you ain't
Um,
racing it.
so yeah, Belgium next week. So that's also true. I actually think I finished for the first time ever though.
Most likely.
uh, Miss Darcy, oh my god, you guys have me crying
Carl
with
put in the
laughter.
chat. Send
Thank
it.
you. So yeah, so thank you for tuning in anyway, much appreciated. Hopefully something decent came out of this evening. And we will catch you next week for Belgium, and where hopefully there's just as much good action, but less glitches would be lovely. So yeah, thank you
Oh
everyone for
god.
watching.
Sorry. Wait one
And good
second.
night.
I'll put
What?
the sound lines down line. I'll put
Yeah.
it. This.
Full send, last lap man, full send, yeah, he said it!
That is not us telling someone to full send it. That would obviously never happen if it was a proper race and he was actually a lap down.
Yeah,
Whereas it was a countered race. 100% full send, mate. Full send. Just how happy we are as well. Just the whole thing.
I think we got overexcited.
We got full send, yeah!
Oh man, thanks guys for watching. It's been a blast.
Thank you everyone for watching. We will catch you next week.
Good night.
Good night.